Good evening, friends. My name is Anil Khaji, and today I am going to teach you a small project, a small topic on Gnumeric, which is plotting. Here you can learn how to plot a graph using Gnumeric sheet, and the software I am using is Ubuntu. You can install it on your system. So let's start. Let us say we have a grid of array, let us say x, and the elements which are placed here are starting from 0, let us say 1, 2, and after it you can simply, like an Excel sheet, scroll it down, scroll it down, and you can get the element up to, let us say I'm plotting up to 20. This is my x-axis, and let us similarly put a formula over here. Y, sorry, program is opening. Okay, so this is a formula y, and let us say this formula is equal to uh, um, a parabolic equation, that is, let us say x square, that is, this is x, so you have to put it over here, and it will be b2, that is second column of my b, and b2 I will put a square over here, so this will be b2 square. So the square of 0 is 0, you already know, and then you will drag it down, and here are the elements. For each value of x you have a value of y. So what you will do, you will plot it over here, and the plot will look like this parabolic equation, that is y equal to x square. So there are different types of styles which we can plot, like this, 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 or this. These are similarly, because the graph is quite good, so we'll use graph of this form, and let us insert it here. By this you mean you are inserting it, so you have to use this one, that is xy scatter, and by the help of this xy scatter you will be able to plot this graph. So we'll put a insert over here, and after putting an insert you will drag your cursor like this. So this is your diagram for y equal to x square. So this was x, and this is y equal to x square formula. So here let us see how the diagram can be modified, which is the main purpose of this topic. So we'll right click, we'll go to properties, and when we'll go to properties, you can see here. Now let us make it a bit larger. Here we can change the style of my graph by using this style. So by putting a line, I'll get a line. By putting a yes, this is not looking like, I think okay, I will go to plot, and on this y I will go to this y, because my graph is stored in y element. So I am here, that is under the plot xy statement, I am in this y, and here you have this style, different type of style which you can use, like this. You can see over here, these are the dotted lines. By putting, these are the long dashed lines, these are also the long dashed lines, and you can put different types of lines over here. Let me first do one thing. Let me go to data, let me go to this x-axis. Okay, and y, okay, and then I can go to markers. What I can do in markers, I can put different types of marker. That I can put this data in circular format, or this data in this rectangular or square format, vertically upward, and I can use different types of format over here by choosing the number of the different styles which are available here. I can fill it either by, let's say, red color, and the outline I can go either red or anything. You can choose any color which you want, and I think if I will put it white, and the color of this will be, I think, red, then it will be looking somewhat better. Okay, so this is my graph, and size we can adjust. By this we can increase the size of my graph, and by this we can decrease the size of my graph. So let us see, the size of this graph is up to 12. So okay, so this is the, from this I can change the color, outline. I can fill it with any color. Here I have not filled it, it is simply white color, and the shape of the graph, it can be any one of these. And in the style, again I have this is blue, I will turn it into red, so the back so it will be completely red. Okay, so let us apply it over here, and you can see here my graph is looking quite good with these points which you can see from 0 to 20 on the x-axis and from 0 to approximately 400 on the y-axis. Now let us go and let us see what else we can do with this graph. I can go to chart, and on the chart I can go to add, and on the add I can go to this title. I can give the title to my chart. Let's give title, and when I click on that, here I can see a text. So I can write this is a parabolic curve. So this is my parabolic curve, and I can apply it. So here you can see, here it is written, this is my parabolic curve. What else can we do? We'll go again to properties, and I have written this title. When I will click on this title, if I click on this minus sign, it means the title will get vanished. Firstly I will do it copy here, so I can again write it. If I will click on this minus sign, then you can see the title is removed from here, or it has vanished from here. Again I will go to title, this chart, and on add, and I will go to, I think, title, and title again I will put here y. So I will enter, and this is the parabolic curve. Here you can again see this is the parabolic curve have come. Now in the black pane menu, what I can do, on the back plane I can see that the background is of this color, grayish color. I need to change it out, so I will click on the background, and on the background I will click white color. So you can see here the background color has converted into a white color. So on this foreground you can change it to any color you want on the foreground, on the blue or any color you want. And similarly, by color gradient you can choose any type of background you want. Let us say direction like this, any type of color which you want you can choose. I will simply put a none. I will put a none, and I will only get a white background over here. So what else I can go on the x-axis? I click on the x-axis, and I can increase or decrease the distance. For example, here it is minimum is 0. By clicking on, I cannot change it here. So you can see I am clicking here, but I am not able to put any number here. I will click on this minimum, and then let us see, I will click on 5, and I will put enter. Here you can see the graph is starting from now 5, and if I click on 15, the graph will be starting from 15. So again I will put into a 0, and the graph will start from 0. And if I do not want to change it, I will simply click on this minimum, and it will get vanished. On the maximum side, I can take it to any number. Let us say I am taking it to 30, so the distance over here is increasing. Let us say it is 300. So you can see this is just a simple line, straight line, like line you can see here, but this is not justified. So we'll put it 30, or we'll put into just a number 15. So I think it will be 20, will be 25, will be looking good. So this is my graph on 25. I will again tick it, so I cannot change it. So similarly you can click on this major ticks and the minor ticks. For example, I want the major ticks equals to 10. Here you can see the major ticks are 0, 10, 20 after distance of 10. And if I will put it at 1, then many number of ticks will be here. For this depends on you, how much amount of data you want to take. Like this you can take 2, like this you can take 5, and so on. Okay, so these are the ticks on the x-axis, and similarly these are the minor ticks. Let us say what will we do with this minus color. If I click on 6, or let us say it is 10, I think that I don't have any minor ticks over here, so it is not appearing. So let's see what else I can do on the x-axis. I am clicking on the x-axis, this like this. I click on the x-axis, and I put an add. I can put a label over here, label to x-axis, and label I can, let us say this is my x-axis. So this is my x-axis, Okay, so what I will do, I will put a little tick here, invert, sorry, I will put x and then axis. So here you can see this is my x-axis, and similarly you can go on this y and then add and then label to y-axis, and then I can put y, enter. So inside it I will put the axis, so this is my y-axis. Okay, so this was my x-axis and this is my y-axis. I will apply it, and here I can see this is a parabolic curve having a y-axis, having a x-axis, a distance from 0 to 25, and the distance from 0 to 500 is seen over here. My distance was up to 400, so 220 square is 400, so this is appearing up to 400. But again I can do, I can put a legends out over here. To put a legend, we'll again go to properties, we'll go to chart, we'll go to add, we'll go to legends, and on the legend here you can see this legend is coming out. I will click on here and I will put it inside. I think this is a suitable position, and let's this is the legend y. Okay, so let's style font, this is of black color, I can put it a red color. Font position, I can put it any position, like I will click here, it will go to x-axis. I will click on negative, it will come to minus y-axis. So this is my legend. I can put it at any place I want, like here I am putting it here. So this is my legend. Okay, so I will apply. So you can see my legend is coming here. Okay, so let's do something else. Properties, let's go to, now what can I do? I can click on my chart. I can put an add. What else I can do? Point to chart, legend to chart, data labels to y-axis. So I think this is it. This is enough for this class, and so this is it, how you can plot a graph in your Gnumeric sheet. And let us save it. You can save this graph also. You can save it simply by clicking on this save as image, and by saving as image, let us say let's call it as graph 1, and let us save it. So there are different formats here which are available, like SVG, PNG, JPEG, PDF. Let us say choose a PNG format, and let's save in my desktop window, desktop with the name of graph1, and let's save it. So I have saved it, so let's close it. I don't want it. I can save it, I can discard because I don't want it. So let us see. Oh, okay, here you can see. So this is my graph 1. So you can see how beautiful it looks. So we have x-axis, we have y-axis, we have the legend, and we have the title to my graph. So this is it. This is how you can plot a graph in a Gnumeric sheet. So thank you, and we'll meet again in my next lecture. Thanks, bye.